David Beckham joined LA Galaxy in 2010, marking the arrival of a global superstar in the MLS. Since then, he retired, became the owner of Inter Miami, signed Jordi Alba, Sergio Busquets, Luis Suarez, and Lionel Messi, kickstarting a new era of football in America right before the next World Cup is going to be held there. Now, in his homeland of England, former sporting stars and other famous people are taking over clubs in what feels like every league. Ryan Reynolds with Wrexham, Tom Brady with Birmingham City, JJ Watt has invested into Burnley, LeBron James owns a 2% stake at Liverpool, and Michael B. Jordan is now part of the ownership group at Bournemouth. It's time for English legends to take control, so David Beckham and Gary Neville have just been confirmed to lead a new consortium in Salford to fully take over the club. Both were involved before already, but this takes it a step further. Can these two Manchester United legends follow the storyline of Wrexham, maybe even dream of Premier League football one day? Let's find out. But let's begin by stating the obvious, and that is what has happened just now at the end of the season. This squad is the one that Salford used in their last game of the year, and sadly, well, things didn't really go the way they wanted. As you can see right there, 8th in the league with 69 points, missing out on the playoffs by just 1 point. And guess what? Their last game of the season was against Carlisle United. That should have been the one that takes them into the playoffs. And Carlisle United are 23rd in the league, by the way. That is a massive failure for Gary Neville and David Beckham's club. And as we go into this season, we have only 1.4 million to play with. And with hopes and dreams of an academy player being good enough, Barlow could be solid. 4 play styles on this guy. That could be good. Or Delvaux, 64 rated with very high potential. We do seem to have at least 2 players that we could nearly put into the starting 11 even, which gives me hope. But in this rebuild specifically, we will try and sign some good old Manchester United talents if we can. Look, I'm not saying we're going to sign every single one of these Manchester United talents, but obviously some of them might make their way into this team due to the fact alone that Beckham and Gary Neville will have great connections to United and get these players to have some play time. And when I say Manchester United players, I'm specifically talking about the very young ones who are possibly not getting enough play time, who would love to play for a team like Salford. I mean, what else do Beckham and Gary Neville have these great Manchester United connections for? And so Heaven is now joining Salford City, and relax. Don't worry, it's only a loan. It just wouldn't make sense for a player like this to be here long term, but at this club, he can get plenty of play time and maybe, learn a few things from those lower divisions where it can get quite gritty. But he comes in with a 67 rating to start us off. Tilt, he's a bit higher rated. Let's take Shepherd out. Heaven comes in as a left-footed centre-back, 17 years old, 6'2" tall, 71 pace on him, along with 67 defending and 71 physicality. That is a good signing to start off this rebuild. Oh, and by the way, let me tell you, I'm so thankful for all the comments coming in about this project of mine that I've been coding for a little while, and I'm still working on it. And today we have something special at the bottom right there, the penalty of fate. You'll see what that is about in a second, probably towards the end of this rebuild though. After having brought that player in on loan, I just realized the big issue within this team. Kouassi, only loaned in. Forna, the one starter in that centre midfield, loaned in. Okoronkwo, also from Everton. Then we go down the list. Young, the highest potential player in the team, 79 potential, is also on loan. The same goes for that man. It goes for Warrington. It still goes on and on, man. It is not looking good out here at the club of Salford. A bunch of these players, including Heaven, will obviously go back. So this first season is so important. We had to make some sales. Garbutt is gone, and alongside him, a bunch more players, taking our budget up to 4.5 million nearly. And you know what? Now let's use some of that money to send the scouts out. We're going to use my academy randomizer for it. What nation? What position? We're going to Mongolia to find ourselves a midfielder. As far as I can remember, the people of Mongolia back in the day used to be quite strong. So let's see if we can find a good one in midfield. Specifically for this team, we don't need an attacking midfielder because we do have Ben Woodburn, who back in the day was a big talent at Liverpool, actually. And now we're going to go for a center midfielder. I want someone that just fights for this team. Box to box. Go on then. In the name of one of the teammates of Beckham and Gary Neville, I'm signing Milla, an Irish striker. Roy Keane would be proud to see this happen. This kid has lots of potential. He's actually doing quite well in real life, and lots of clubs are apparently paying attention. Coming in at a 62 rating to take over from Kouassi. I wanted this to be one of the key signings that we make at this team. 6'1" tall, 76 pace with 62 shooting, with some really decent stats on him. Could be a key player for the Salford team as we move ahead into the future. One of Gary Neville's favorite frenemies, a friend of his and an enemy at the same time. It is Carraga joining us, and it's not Jamie Carraga, it's his son, who apparently is a national football player for Malta. I don't know how the hell that happened, because as far as I remember, Jamie Carragher is an Englishman, right? But anyways, the Liverpool legend's son has now come into this team, and he's going to take his spot. No one is going to get it. It's going to be him in that central position. 6'4", 22 years old, 69 pace, 69 physicality. We need to work on that defending. This guy, we have to turn into a legend. That would be amazing. Gary Neville, he's the owner of a club where Jamie Carragher, his son, is playing. That's a storyline. After months of scouting, it's finally time. Ruslan Sokt is the one I found. 64 rated centre mid, 73 to 93 potential with intercept and long throw play style on him, and most importantly, a very odd hair color. That's all that we care about, right? He came in at the evaluation of 1.1 million, by the way. And it's about time that I need to bring these players into the team as well. All right, Salford City initially finished 7th this season, which is basically just one position above where they finished in real life. And we had to play through the playoffs. And in those playoffs, we beat Doncaster 2-1. If I'm not mistaken, in real life, Doncaster is first. But anyways, we have beaten them, and we're moving up into League One already. And look, here's the team that has done it. Milla up to a 67. Get in there. Woodburn is on the same rating right now. This my kid is actually doing an amazing job in real life as well. I think he has like 13, 14 goal contributions this season. Anyways, Carraga up to a 63. We'll take that for now. He only joined halfway through the season. Heaven up to a 70, which is good to see. He will be with us again next season. Ashley is on a 65, and the same goes for our talented Sokt right here, who will be taking over that position at some point. Actually, Forna is only on loan, so, ooh, yeah. Let's get to the next season and see what's going to happen with all these players that are loaned in. We will have to make a bunch of signings. Stats-wise, Milla has dominated, though. 24-6 from the young lad from Ireland. This season, our budget has gone up to 6.7 million. And obviously now a bunch of players have left us. Their loan deals have run out, and a bunch have come back. This Karisis guy has come back. 68 rated. Could be quite useful. Delvo can take over that left midfield position for us. And this Vukotic guy has come in as well. Like, I'm not too sure. Was he placed in the team because he was like, because I don't have enough players? Is that what's happening here? Is that why this Karisis guy is here as well? I'm not 100% sure. These guys might have just been placed in my team, by the way. And yes, I do not have a goalkeeper, which is the first thing I need to fix. I have just signed the goalkeeper and I didn't get the cutscene. What the hell? I got myself Gillier. This guy is a Chilean goalkeeper from the South American League. So we're using our scouting network right here to bring in some of the best that might not be too well known. 67 rating, 6'1". Yes, that's not the tallest goalkeeper, but only 21 years old. So he fits in perfectly into this project. Welcome, Gillier. Guess what, lads? I'm going in for a centre-back because the one that we were just given, it doesn't sit right. This is a player I'm signing from the club of Jose Mourinho. It is Yusuf Akichuk coming in for 1.4 million. A talented player that will fit in perfectly into this team at a rating of 67. Again, I don't feel comfortable with Vukovic. I don't even know if Karisis is an original. I probably should look into it. But then again, I'm just going to get rid of him because, yeah, it doesn't fit. But Akichuk comes in at the age of 19. 6'3", left-footed once again. So Carraga goes over to the right centre-back position. His dad played in the right-back position a couple of times as well. So this should be all right. I'm very happy with this choice. But now let's go back to the roots of this rebuild. David Beckham, MLS, he knows everything, right? Buck is a very talented player that has been playing over there for a bit of a time. And now, with number 19 on his back, he is joining us from the Earthquakes. I believe he used to play for New England Revolution before that, but here he comes. B is the price rating. His actual rating is a 68. Karisis has gone out. Buck is in. Both of our center midfielders are left-footed right now, and Buck has 4-star weak foot, so he can play in this position. 68 pace, 63 shooting, 63 passing, 72 dribbling. I'm very happy with this signing, you know, and generally speaking with this transfer window, we're going to run with this team. Salford City, once again in the playoff spot since 6th with 72 points this season. And making it into the playoffs, I mean, that's already quite impressive for me. But then we played against Barnsley, beat them 3-2, faced up against Peterborough, and beat them 2-1. Salford is going up again, and this time it is championship football we're going into, which is huge. But let's see the team. Stockton, he's now 32 years old. That's his last season with us. Milla up to a 73. Love to see that. Delvaux up to a 71 on that left midfield spot. We have Buck, 72. Tokt up to a 68. Heaven, his last season with the team. Potentially, I could try and sign him permanently. Then we have Cheikh on a 71. Carraga up to a 69. Gillier 74. This team is going up into the championship, and it will make a big difference. We should get more money. We should get more ability to pull in players from different leagues. And hey, Stockton might have outdone Milla in terms of goals, but that man has 11 assists on top of his goals. They have given me 5 million. I just moved up into the championship. Beckham and Neville are being stingy. And guess what? I'm spending all my budget on Malanda, a French centre-back playing in the MLS. David Beckham is doing his thing again and picking up players from America. This is one we're signing for 4.5 million at this stage. Again, basically my entire budget. And he comes in at a rating of 72. He comes in to play in that left centre-back position. Actually, he's right-footed. So let's move Akichuk over. Move him into the centre. 6'1" tall. 68 pace on him. He has 72 defending. 75 physicality. That is a centre-back that I personally am very happy with. But at the same time, man, I need this team to grow. Like, I need these players to go up in their ratings. And I can't even replace Stockton. So I'm in a tough spot. I don't even know if this team is going to survive in the championship. I really hope they will. And so the season is done with Salford in the 7th position, missing out on playoffs just ever so slightly. But I gotta say, this team was in like 16th. I don't even know, like maybe even a little bit higher halfway through the season. So the fact that they have gotten this far is extremely impressive to me. And look, there it is. Milla 77, Buck 76, Delvaux 76, Akichuk, Malanda and Carraga looking very solid, with our goalkeeper up to an 80, which probably makes the biggest difference. But I desperately need a new striker. I need someone to take over the right midfield position as well. What I need the most is freaking cash. At least I can say that Milla is delivering 18-6 and Stockton is about to retire with 15-2. Delvaux, good performance, buddy. Now, they're actually not taking us serious, guys. 10 million given this season. I mean, Beckham, where's all the money? Aren't you giving Messi like freaking 500 million on his contract? What the hell is going on here? So finally, we're getting a United talent on a permanent deal. Chido Obi is now joining us. Beckham and Neville using those relationships with the club and bringing him in for 5.8 million. Seems like he has joined Gladbach on during this time, but I paid a lot of money for him. First, they wanted 6.6. I negotiated down to 5.8, and it still says F there for the transfer, which is mad. But here he comes. 71 rated at this stage, 19 years old, 6'2" tall, 79 pace, 71 shooting. I am really hoping that this is going to work out well. Now, I do have a little bit of money left for the right midfield position, but I don't think it's enough. So ideally, I need to sell someone, maybe Barlow, to go ahead and make it happen. But then I don't have enough players, actually, to sell anyone. I might have to sign some free agents to fill up the bench so I can sell someone. And now I've signed Hamilton. I signed 2 free agents and sold one of our players. And Hamilton is the one I have chosen. Why? Because he's English. And Lewis Hamilton is one of the best Formula 1 drivers to ever do the thing. So I just thought, you know what? Hey, let's just bring in a Hamilton. Maybe it will be helpful. And he is technically a left midfielder who's right-footed. So we're going to move him over to the right-hand side. 85 pace on him with good shooting, good passing, really good dribbling as well for his rating. And that is it. This is the team that needs to try and get into the Premier League. And when they do, on this terribly low budget, that would take us to that next level. Because Premier League money, you can't deny that for me, Beckham. You gotta cash out. Salford City come into that 3rd position, missing out on direct promotion. But obviously, that doesn't hold back a team like this. Beckham and his boys, 3-0 victory against Middlesbrough to play against Norwich and beat them 2-0. Salford are now in the Premier League, my friends. And this squad is Premier League level on many positions. Melia, Buck, Togt, Delvaux, 2 youth academy players actually. Akichuk, Malanda, even Carraga is up to an 80, Gilia 82. But you can tell with Obi, Woodburn, and also even Hamilton, we do have a bunch of lower rated players, and let's not even talk about the bench, man. It's horrific. However, Obi's stats are not horrific. 22 and 6 for the man. That is amazing. Buck comes in with 21 and 8, growing +7 this season. That's what you get when you get 29 goal contributions as a centre mid. But now here we are back on my site. And on this side, as I said, penalty of fate. It is coming into action right now. I can't believe I've created this myself. Here we go. This is a mini game that I have created. Choose where to shoot your penalty. Left, center, or right. Which means you either click onto the left side of the goal, the center of the goal, or the right side of the goal. If your shot is saved, you must sacrifice your best player. Which means it can be either a defender, midfielder, or attacker. Those 3 options are randomized as well. So, score the goal to keep your squad intact. And this is something that you guys can implement into your career modes as well when you do get your chance to play this. But the goalkeeper will dive randomly to try and save your shot. So, off I go. If he saves it and says midfielder, that would be fine. Because then I get rid of Woodburn or Hamilton. Anything else would be somewhat painful. I'm going to go right-hand side. Yes! It's safe. That's beautiful. But just to show you, like, if it was to happen like that, it would say get rid of your, in this case, top attacker. But I scored my goal, so I'm safe. Lads, I'm a bit shocked because for whatever reason, I am still in the championship. Even though I just got promoted, I'm still in the championship. What? And the budget is a joke as well. Once again, the team finishes 3rd. I can't believe it. I really hope it doesn't glitch again. Why? Because we have also beaten the likes of Crystal Palace in the playoff finale. You better put me into that Premier League football now. I guess the one positive to take out of it is the fact that everyone is above 80 now. Obi, Woodburn, Hamilton, literally everyone is above the 80, and some of these guys, 86 on Melia, 86 on Buck, 86 on Gilia as well. So things are looking very good. I need that Premier League football. And real quick, stats-wise this season, we are looking at Melia again, 38 and 7. Then it's Obi with 27 and 4. Delvaux with the 16 and 17. Quite impressive. I've been given about 29 million this season. Specifically after spending 5 million renewing contracts. That's the situation. And I'm looking at center attacking midfield and thinking 29-year-old Woodburn needs to be moved on. I've sold Woodburn and now signed Nippon. The incredible Norwegian talent is now joining Salford. Lads, this is a big move. Coming in from Dortmund for 43.2 million. I feel like I paid a really good price here for a player who still has lots of potential. Price rating A. Finally. I'll take that. Now, let's take this man out. Put Nipan in there. 82 rated. That's already a +2 upgrade. But most importantly, only 22 years old. 90 pace on this guy. I've been seeing lots of rumors surrounding him. Many teams seem to be interested in this very talented Norwegian, who is 6 foot tall, actually. I thought he was short. Can't believe I'm saying this, but Salford City have won the Premier League title. 73 points ahead of Aston Villa on just goal difference. With that, Beckham and Gary Neville's team have qualified for Champions League football as well, obviously. And the lowest rating in the team is an 82 rated Hamilton as we speak, who I need to turn into a backup. I need to sign a bunch of backups, to be honest with you. But the starting 11, it is looking incredible right now. Milla coming in with 23 and 12. Obi 18 and 4. Delvaux 9 and 9. Nipan 7 and 4. Great performance by nearly everyone. Despite winning the Prem, I'm only getting 64 million. So Manchester United have paid 61.2 million, the release clause of Hamilton, who's only worth 36.5, taking the budget up to 110 million. It was time for a big signing. A player I don't think I've used before. Maybe once at some point, but I literally cannot remember. This, my friends, is, of course, the Belgian Talbi. I'm very excited to sign him. 68.1 million for this right midfielder. Still leaving me with a lot of money, by the way. And he's going to take over that position with an 85 rating. I get it. It's not a massive upgrade. I don't know why he got all that great transfer intro there, but still very good player, very talented. 91 pace, 75 shooting, 80 passing, 86 dribbling, with also 53 defending, which could be useful in right midfield. Technical play style, and overall I'm actually really happy with how this team is looking, but I still have money and I want to buy a star. Just at least one star in this team. That is a star's entrance. Nico Williams is now signing for my team. I'm mad excited about this because I can't remember the last time I actually used this player in my career mode. Delvaux is going the other way. One youth academy talent in the starting 11 is enough. I wanted a Mongolian centre-mid and I got one, so Delvaux was just sent the other way and that's it. He had more value actually, but I don't care. I wanted a big name. Nico Williams is now here, 28 years old at this stage, with 93 pace, 80 shooting, 84 passing, 87 dribbling. On top of it, of course, rapid plus, finesse shot, flair, quick step, and more. He is a ridiculous player. Salford have lost the FA Community Shield and have lost against Brighton in the Carabao Cup final. On top of it, we're kicked out by Wolves in the FA Cup round 4. But hey, those trophies don't matter, right? Because our team has made it to Premier League champions once again. 85 points this season. Really good goal difference, showcasing that there's a big difference between us and the rest of the league. Along with that, first of all, top 5 in the league phase in the Champions League. Then it was Real Madrid, 5-4 on penalties we have gone through. Quarterfinals, it was PSG, 3-2. Semi-finals, it was AC Milan. And then in the final, now we are facing Juventus. I believe I've faced them a couple of times recently, which is good to see. It's nice to see Juventus back up in here. Right now, I feel like no one is talking about Juventus. Maybe I should do a rebuild on them. Let me know what you guys think about that. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the squad right now. It has Obi on a 90, Milla 92, Nipan up to an 89. Nico Williams has grown by +1. Soaked has gone up to an 89. He has the intercept plus, which I love to see. Buck up to an 89 as well. Talbi 88. Carraga is currently seemingly the captain. Gary Neville's team might just win the Champions League with Jamie Carragher's son lifting the trophy. That would be hilarious. And then we have Malanda doing well, obviously. Akichuk 89. Gillier 90. The bench is absolutely horrific, as always. Proud of that myself. It's a typical Johnny rebuild. But lads, this was a ton of fun. And I need to see the final stats here before we take a look at our opponent's side. We have Obi up for the Ballon d'Or alongside Milla. Whoever performs in this Champions League finale might be the one to win the Ballon d'Or. Togt coming in with the 17 and 6th. 17 and 6, not 6th. The company that is renting out cars. But then we have Nico Williams coming in with the 14 and 8. Talbi with a decent season. Same for Nipan. 13 assists for Buck. Let me see that Juventus side. Bremer is a tough cookie. I struggle getting past him. And thankfully, he's not part of this team. However, Lautaro now playing for them. Coop Miners is still there. Bangula is on that left midfield. Kamavinga with Douglas Luiz in midfield. That's good. Bahoya, the Eintracht Frankfurt talent, is there with Vea on the right-hand side. Araujo in defense with Chevalier in goal. And they do also have Tijani Reinders and a bunch of possibly good players that I'm not seeing right now. That is a good team. The lads seem to be ready. Juventus coming in with a strong squad, but I want to beat it. So here we go. We have the Youth Academy kids in the starting 11. At least one of them is in here, which is good. We have a star in Nico Williams. We have MLS players that represent the interest of David Beckham within this squad. And also we have Carraga in the team representing Gary Neville's interests. That is, I guess, not necessarily what he would do, but it's a fun thing nonetheless. Ooh, good cross. Malanda. A bit of an acrobatic move there. Whoa, they found their way through, but Guillier makes a save. Is he going to play short? I think so. Koop Miners is right there. He wants the ball. He is passing it back to Kamavinga. Kamavinga. Carraga is on him. I need more tackles, lads. I thought that was in. Over to the left again. Nice move. Nipan. Nico Williams. There we go. Obi. The Manchester United representative is not able to get through. Oh, good pass. Lautaro. I need to switch players. There's Carraga. See? That's the type of defender he is. Neville would be proud. Off we go. Nipan looking for the man in the middle. Melia. Over to Obi. United. Off the crossbar. Unlucky. Yusuf can't get there. Oh, we're a bit open here. I need to come across. I need to do better defensively. Oh, that's a whipped-in cross. Yusuf wins it. Nico Williams. Nico with that rapid play style running through is Melia. Obi on the other side. Ireland combining with Manchester United talents. And back into the Irish lad. Are you kidding me? How do I not score that? Let's do something special. Obi. Melia. Bottom right. Ah, mate. I should have scored at least 2 goals by now. Oh, he plays it short. It's mine. Obi. Running through with Melia. Melia. What do we do with this? Talk this through. I see him. Gone. Mongolian Youth Academy. Oh, mate. How do I not score? I'm going to lose this. Yes. Malanda, big steal. Thank you. Outside of the boot pass on top of it. Off we go. Ref, you can't blow the whistle there. Extra time it is. Go on. Obi. Melia. Upwards run. Holds on to it nicely. Back into Obi. The finish save. Dude, Chevalier, I don't like you. So come close. Let's have a bit of fun right here. You missed the sitter, didn't you? Now you cut in. Near post. What the hell? How do you hit the target like that from that angle, but you can't score a simple 1v1? Do you mind blowing the whistle here? Ref, please. Thank you. Our keeper is just as good. And this is the moment where I look at my bench and think, Johnny, you should have bought someone, man. For God's sake, it's a trash bench. But then again, I never really had money to improve the bench. So maybe free agents? Would you guys be okay with me just filling up my bench with free agents at the end of these rebuilds? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Nipan, nice move. Good pass. Obi, sprinting away. United player to win it off the freaking post. I'm going to lose this. I'm telling you, this is going to be the first Champions League final I have lost in a long time. It's going to be penalties. Ref is about to blow the whistle. Unless they make an incredible mistake right here. We are going into penalties. Bro, what is going on? All right, the moment of truth. Obi. I don't know why, but I always struggle with him. But that's a perfect pen if I've ever seen one. Douglas Luiz. Bottom right. Ah, top left. Nico Williams. Ooh, that's a lot of power. My God, he freaking saves it. But so do I. Milla, you want the Ballon d'Or? Go get it. Kamavinga. Bottom left. I knew it. That's a perfect pen. Talbi. Bottom left as well. It was bottom right, actually, earlier on, wasn't it? Anyways, forget about it. Lautaro Martinez. Ah, perfect pen. If I miss, it's done. Nippon. Norwegian super talent. That's not enough power, but it's enough accuracy. McKennie. Bottom left. American. American scores. I thought maybe he's a big Beckham fan and misses, but anyways, choked. Youth Academy. Smacks it in. Tijani Reinders. Right. Ah, man, come on. Malanda, my centre-back. A lot of power. Whew. Montes. Top right. Nah, man. Carraga. Captain. Scores. Araujo. Lots of power. Oh, he just goes down the centre. Buck. Left-footed. Top right. What the hell is this penalty shootout? Gonzalez. Oh, I should have stayed in the centre. I would have saved it. I would have freaking saved it. My centre-back. Akichuk. Saved. I freaking knew it. It's done. We're done. We're finished. Nico Schlotterbeck. We're finished. I've lost. I've actually lost the Champions League final. This has not happened in such a long time, but when it happens, it stays. That result is not going to be changed. I tried my best, and I lost. At least they get to parade around the Premier League trophy, which I guess I'm happy about. Hold on. Maybe at least the Ballon d'Or might go our way. It's going to be Obi lifting the Ballon d'Or. A Manchester United talent lifts it, playing for two Manchester United legends. Congratulations, Obi. I wish I had that Champions League trophy as well. But hey, man, if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And let me know in the comments down below how excited you might be about the tools that I'm currently creating for career mode players to kind of enhance the experience, make it a bit more fun. But this has been a lot of fun. Salford could be going up quite a lot soon. Let's see how it works out for David Beckham and Gary Neville in the future. I'm just saying, make sure to sign Carraga's son. Have a good one, guys. Take care and peace.